Welcome to the vlog.
So it's been a while, and I want to start making videos again, but I want to do it a little bit differently. I want to take more time with the video and less time actually shooting it. So what I mean by that is I want to start recording videos more raw than usual. So not so much editing. I want to do more of being able to set up my camera and just shoot and just talk and just actually show you guys what I do, not go through like 50 takes and oh, that's the one. I just want to pick it out, set it up, and get it going. So I actually just got home. I went to training today for my work. I sell side-by-sides and they had a training event today, and I actually got to go take out a couple of their rigs and their competitors, and it was probably one of the most amazing things I've ever done for work training, and I was super excited to get out there. My expectations were blown through the roof. I expected, I always try to live by hope for the best, expect the worst, and I know it's kind of, whatever, but I was kind of like, excited, and then I got there and it was just talking and safety this and safety that, and then finally it was go get your helmets and let's fucking do this. So it was actually a lot of fun. I had a blast. It was with a couple of guys from work and a few other people, and the guy that I rode with, him and I probably got yelled at about every time we had to stop, because you do the full course, you stop halfway, every other person in the passenger seat switches with the driver, then you do the other half, and I'm pretty sure we got yelled at almost every time to either slow down or be careful, or you're gonna roll it if you keep doing what you're doing. And if you roll it or if you break anything, they pretty much tell you, you're done, go to your car and go home. And then you go to work and you're probably fired. So we had a blast. We did with it what we could, and it's probably something I'd never forget. So I got locked out earlier, and in order for me to get back in, I had to go to the front office and ask them for a key. And in order to get the key, I had to give them my driver's license. That was like 4 hours ago. So, went there, got my driver's license back, gave them their key, and I'm an idiot. I left so early, I was just like totally out of it. I was so excited to get there, and what else can I say? Oh, it's stuck, really? So, today's I get the rest of the today off. I'm here with the Mini, just chilling, and I'm just gonna relax. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do tomorrow, and all I want to do right now is just hang out. It's crazy to me because he was really fussy and all over the place, and my parents have always called my brother and I blanket babies, and I really never understood the term until I did it with my own son. And a blanket baby is someone that is a baby that is uncomfortable and is all over the place until you lay the blanket over, the side of their face, and you wrap their arm and they pull it in tight, and then it calms them down and they go to sleep. And my son is the same way. And it's the most amazing thing to watch because he is all over the place, all upset. He's not just crying or anything, he's just really fussy, and then you give him his blanket, or any blanket for that matter, and he just grabs onto it, pulls it tight, and then his eyes roll back and goes to sleep. That's awesome. So, I am actually headed back to my apartment to go and just hang out. I got the rest of today off. I'm going to hang out with him. He is asleep right now, so that's amazing. Oh. Ow, this is killing my arm. There it is. So he is asleep, and I've been using the word amazing lately. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm going to go back and just relax, probably play some Xbox or watch a movie. Elisa gets off at 6 o'clock, so she'll be home around 7. And I really want to start making these videos again, but I have had a lot of time to think about how I want to make them, and I think I got some good ideas. And I spent a little bit of money and invested in something great to be able to make, I personally think, make my videos better. So, headed back to the apartment to just relax. Probably one of the most terrifying things. Ugh, my allergies are all over the place. Probably one of the most terrifying things I've ever experienced happened to me today. I was changing my son, and the outfit that he had on was a little bit too small. You know, he was just getting to that point where, you know, he's growing out of it, and as I was taking it off of him, there's a piece here that unbuttons, so I unbuttoned it, and I pull this arm out, so this is out, and as I try to slip it up his body to get it up over him, it got caught like this, and he got caught inside it. So he started to panic and started to cry, and I'm like, you're okay, as I'm getting it, and then I got up to his head, and then I couldn't get it off. And then he started to panic even more and started crying, and then he got quiet, and I thought it was choking him. So my first reaction was to run into the kitchen, grab the scissors, and cut it off of him, which I did. I do have a pot of rice. It's cooking itself. I'm going to make some yellow rice. We got a little seasoning packets that we throw in there. On the stove, I'm going to be cooking up some eggs, maybe some chicken, some vegetables. I'm going to throw it all together inside the rice pot. I love cooking, and I get the style kind of like what my mom does. I know she has some, you know, way to her madness when she cooks, but honestly, when I cook, if something sounds good and I think it might go together, I just start putting stuff together. I think on one of my earlier videos, I put kielbasa sausage, eggs, cheese, rice, some soy sauce, mixed it all together, and it came out amazing. So I love to cook. I love to throw some random stuff together. So I'm hungry just talking about it. So let's get to eating. Let's get to cooking. So here it is, the final product. Eggs, yellow rice, corn, kielbasa sausage, some melted cheese on top, and some soy sauce.